Hello students, so let's continue with the problem on it is ratio. So here I have taken the next problem on it is ratio. So first I will read out the problem. So brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. Bronze is an alloy containing 80% copper, 4% zinc and 16% tin. So a fused coin of brass and bronze is found to contain 74% copper, 16% zinc and 10% tin. Question is find the ratio of copper and zinc in brass. Yeah, this is the problem. So in this problem, what they have given, there are two metals, right? There are two metals. One is brass and second one is what it is, bronze. There are two metals, and these two metals, they are the mixture of what it is, copper, zinc and tin. Now first coin or first metal, brass, is found to contain what it is, copper and what it is, zinc. So brass, it is a mixture of copper and zinc. Bronze, it is the mixture of three things. This contains what it is, copper, zinc and what it is, tin. Now while giving the problem, in brass it is a mixture of copper and zinc, but what is the percentage of copper and zinc contained in brass coin, it is not given. But we know in bronze coin it is a mixture of these three things. So in bronze, the percentage of copper is how much it is, 80%. So it contains 80% copper, then it is 4% zinc and 16% tin. Like this, this is the mixture of what it is, 100%. Yeah. Now by taking these two metals, right, they have mixed these two metals and they have prepared a new mixture, that is called as what, fused coin. It is called as what, a fused coin. So here they have said a fused coin of brass and bronze is found to contain 74% copper, 16% zinc and 10% tin. Means by taking these two metals, they have prepared a new mixture, that is called as fused coin. So this fused coin found to contain copper 74%, zinc 16% and tin 10%. Like this. This is also a mixture of what it is, 100%. So this is the problem, and they have asked to calculate what is the ratio of copper and zinc in which coin, brass coin. So to calculate the ratio of copper and zinc in brass coin, so first of all you must know what is the copper and what is the zinc contained in what it is, brass coin. So that we have to find. Now as I told, fused coin is a mixture of these two, right? So if you observe this carefully, in a fused coin, they have prepared a mixture of 74% copper, right? What is the percentage of copper in fused coin? It is 74%, right? So copper, it is a mixture of these two things because both metals contains what it is, copper. So while preparing 74% copper, to prepare 74% mixture of copper in a fused coin, they have taken some copper from brass and some copper from bronze, and they have prepared a mixture of 74% copper in a fused coin. Like that, zinc, it is also a mixture of these two because both contains what it is, zinc. So while preparing 16% mixture of zinc in a fused coin, they have taken some zinc from brass, some zinc from it is bronze, and they have prepared a mixture of 16% zinc in a fused coin. So if you make the total of these two, so the total comes to how much it is, 90%. So I want to prepare 100% mixture. So already I have prepared 90% mixture by taking copper and zinc. Now to form 100% mixture, still I require how much it is, 10%. So already I have taken copper and zinc from both the metals. Now what is left? Only tin. So what is the percentage of tin in bronze? It is 16%. So I cannot take all 16% here, because I want to prepare 100% mixture here. So what is the requirement here? Only 10%. If you take full 16% here, my percentage becomes what it is, 106%. but I don't want to prepare a mixture of it is 106%, I want to prepare 100% mixture. So for that, requirement is only how much? It is 10%. So out of 16%, I am taking only 10% in which coin? Fused coin. Means from this what you understand, copper and zinc, it is the mixture of these two, but tin, it is not the mixture of these two, because whatever tin has come in a fused coin, it has come from which metal? Bronze metal. There is no tin in what it is? Brass coin. Yeah. So by taking the base of it is tin, we have to calculate the percentage of copper and zinc taken from which coin? Brass coin in a fused coin. And once you know the percentage of copper and zinc taken from brass, so we can easily calculate the ratio of copper and zinc in brass, right? So the question is how to calculate the copper and zinc taken from brass in a fused coin. So for that, just I told, copper and zinc, it is the mixture of these two, but tin, it is not the mixture of these two. So what we know here, that out of 16%, they have taken only 10% tin in a fused coin. So out of 16%, if they are mixing only 10% in a fused coin, so what I want, what is the zinc and what is the copper taken from bronze in a fused coin? Once you know what is the copper and zinc taken from bronze in a fused coin, so we can easily find out what is the copper and zinc taken from brass, because 74% it is a mixture of these two, right? So I am preparing 74% mixture. They have taken some copper from brass and some copper from bronze, because bronze contain 80% copper, but here what is the percentage of copper here? 74%. That means they have not taken full 80% here from whatever they have prepared 74%. It has not come only from it is bronze. They have taken from both. Means out of 80%, they have taken some copper in fused coin and some from here brass. Clear? Like that, they have prepared a mixture of 74% copper in a fused coin. So out of 80%, if you know how much they have mixed in fused coin, and that if you minus from 74%, so we will come to know what is the copper taken from brass in a fused coin. Same in case of it is zinc. In fused coin, they have prepared 16% mixture of zinc in a fused coin. So out of 16%, if you come to know out of 4% how much they have taken in a fused coin, and that if you minus from 16%, so remaining will be from where? From it is plus, like this. So to calculate that, you have to take the base of it is 10, because this is 100% mixture or not? This is 100% mixture. So out of 16% tin, right? Means when the percentage of tin, right, in bronze is 16%, at that time the percentage of copper, at that time the percentage of copper in bronze must be what it is? 80%. So I cannot change this percentage here, right? Because we have prepared 100% mixture. So when the percentage of tin in bronze is 16%, at that time the percentage of copper or the percentage of zinc must be what? 80% or 4%. This percentage we cannot change, right? So what I want, out of 16% tin, if they are taking only 10% tin in a fused coin, right? When the percentage of tin in a fused coin is 10%, means out of 16%, if they are taking only 10% tin in a fused coin, so what I want, out of 80% copper, what is the copper taken from bronze in a fused coin? Like this. Yeah. So like this, by putting the equation, we can calculate. So it is 10 into, it is what? 80 divided by what it is? 16. So 16 ones, that is 16 5s. So 5 into 10 will 8, it is how much? 50%. Means out of 80% copper, right, they have taken only 50% copper in a fused coin, right? From bronze, out of 80%, they have taken only 50%, right? 50% they have mixed in a fused coin. With this 74% copper includes 50% copper from which material? It is from bronze. So that if you minus, right, 74% minus 50%, so you get how much? It is 24%. So 74% copper, it is a mixture of these two. So now we know what, out of 80%, they have taken 50% from bronze. So this 74% includes 50% copper from bronze. So remaining 24% should be from where? From it is brass. Means percentage of copper contained in brass is how much? It is 24%. Like that. Same in case of what it is zinc. same equation you have to put here. When percentage of tin is 16%, at that time the percentage of zinc in bronze must be 4%. So what I want, out of 16%, if they have taken only 10% tin in a fused coin, so what is the percentage of zinc taken from bronze in a fused coin? So like that we will come to know the percentage of zinc taken from bronze in a fused coin. Yeah. So once you know that, so that if you minus from 16%, so remaining will be from where? From it is brass. So like this you will come to know the percentage of copper and zinc taken from brass in the fused coin. So once you know the percentage of copper and zinc taken from brass in a fused coin, so easily we can calculate the ratio. Yeah. So this you have to understand. If you understand this, so easily you can solve the problem. So I hope you have understood this, right? So let's proceed with the solution. So first we will calculate what is the copper taken from what it is bronze in a fused coin. So how equation you have to put here? So the equation is when percentage of tin in bronze, when percentage of tin in bronze is how much it is 16%, right? At that time the percentage of copper in bronze is how much it is 80%, right? I am talking about what it is bronze coin. In bronze coin percentage of copper is 80% when the percentage of tin is 16%. So when percentage of tin in bronze is 16%, at that time the percentage of copper in bronze must be how much it is 80%. So what I want, so when it is percentage of it is tin in fused coin is 10%. Means in fused coin how much tin they have taken from bronze? It is 10%. So when the person means out of 16% tin, if they are taking only 10% tin in a fused coin, so I want out of 80% copper, how much copper they have to take in a fused coin. So when percentage of tin in fused coin is 10%, so what is the percentage of copper taken from bronze in a fused coin? So it is what? 10 into 80 divided by 16. So it is 10, right? It is 10 into what it is 80 and is divided by what it is 16, right? So multiply and divide. So 16 1 z is 16, 5 z is 80, or it is 5 into 10. You will get how much it is 50%. Means out of 80% copper, right? Out of 80% copper, so they have taken only 50% copper in a fused coin. So what is percentage? We have got 50%. So it has come from what it is from bronze in a fused coin. So here below that you can write. Therefore, the percentage of copper. Therefore, the percentage of copper taken from bronze in a fused coin is how much it is 50%. Now in fused coin, what is the total percentage of copper? It is 74%. This 74% includes 50% from bronze. So remaining should be from where? From it is brass only. So now you have to calculate the percentage. Therefore, the percentage of copper taken from brass in a fused coin is how much it is 24%. How 24%? You write into bracket. It is total percentage of copper in fused coin is 74% minus percentage of copper taken from it is bronze in a fused coin. So total mixture minus copper from bronze, you will get copper from brass. Clear? So this is how you have to find out the percentage of copper taken from brass in a fused coin. So now we know brass contains 24% copper. So in the same manner we have to find out what is the copper taken from brass in a fused coin. And to calculate that, first of all you must know what is the zinc taken from bronze in a fused coin. So let's calculate. In the same manner you have to put the equation, there is no change. Only here instead of taking copper we have to take what it is, zinc. Yeah, means when percentage of tin in bronze is 16%, at that time the percentage of zinc in bronze must be how much it is, 4%. So we have to ask for, when percentage of tin in fused coin is 10%, what is the zinc taken from bronze in a fused coin. So let's put the equation. Equation is when percentage of tin in bronze is 16%, at that time the percentage of zinc in bronze is how much it is, 4%. So now we have to ask for when percentage of it is tin in fused coin is how much it is, 10%. When the percentage of tin in fused coin is 10%, so I want what is the percentage of zinc taken from bronze in a fused coin. So it is 10 into 4 divided by 16. 10 into 4 divided by what it is, 16. So multiply and divide. So it is 4 ones are 4 fours are 16, 4 ones that is 4 twos are 4 fives are. So it comes to, it is 2.5%. Yeah. So 2.5% is the zinc taken from bronze in a fused coin. So below that you can write, therefore the percentage of zinc taken from bronze in a fused coin is 2.5%. Now you see, in fused coin what is the total zinc? It is 16%, right? So out of this 16%, right, 2.5% has come from which metal? From, it is bronze metal, right? So 16% includes 2.5% zinc from which metal? From bronze. So this percentage, if you minus from this total mixture, so we get the zinc taken from brass in a fused coin. So below that, now you can calculate. Therefore, the percentage of zinc taken from brass in a fused coin is, you minus this 2.5% from 16, so you get it is 13.5%. How it is mentioned that into bracket. Total mixture 16% minus 2.5% zinc taken from what it is, bronze. So like this you will come to know the percentage of what it is, percentage of copper from brass is how much, 24%, and the percentage of zinc from brass is how much, it is 13.5%. So what question they have asked here? They have asked you to calculate what is the ratio. What is the ratio of what is copper and zinc in which coin? In brass coin. So now we know the percentage of copper and zinc contained in brass coin. What is the percentage of copper and zinc contained in brass coin? It is 24% and 13.5%. So take these values and find out the ratio. So now let's calculate the ratio, right? Ratio of copper and zinc in brass coin. So here you write, therefore the ratio of it is copper and zinc, Therefore, the ratio of copper and zinc will be, what is the copper? It is 24% is to zinc is how much? It is 13.5%. So ratio is how much? It is 24 is to, it is 13.5. But you cannot say this is a ratio. 24 is to 13.5, right? Because ratio can't be expressed in decimal. Ratio can't be expressed in decimal. So you have to cancel that decimal point, right? You have to cancel that decimal point, and to cancel this decimal point, what I will do, I will multiply this both the terms by what it is 10. So I have told in the ratio at the beginning, right? Any ratio, right? The value of any ratio doesn't change if it is multiplied or divided by the same number. But both the terms should be divided or multiplied by the same number. Then only the value doesn't change. So here my object is to cancel this decimal point. So here I am going to multiply by, it is 10. So only one decimal I have to cancel, so I will multiply by 10. If you want to cancel, it is 2 decimal, multiply by 100. If you want to cancel 3 decimal, you multiply by 1000, right? So the value of that ratio doesn't change, it remains same. But both the terms you have to multiply by what it is, the same number. So this, to cancel this decimal point, so I will multiply both the terms by, it is what it is, 10. Here you can multiply by 100 also or by 1000 also, no problem. So I will multiply by the nearest value, it is 10. So multiply. So 10 into 24, you will get, it is what, 240 is to 13.5 into 10, if you multiply again, it is 135. Means like this decimal point is cancelled. Now this is called as a ratio. 240 is to, it is 135. But what we do while calculating the ratio, if those numbers are divisible, we divide. So 240 and 135, see whether it is divisible or not. So both numbers are divisible by what it is, 5, right? So divide by, it is what, 5. So 5 4s are, it is 25, 8s are, it is 40. Then 5 2s are, it is 10, 5 7s are, it is 35. Again these two numbers are divisible by what it is, 3. So 3 1s are 3, 3 6s are, it is 18, 3 9s are, it is 27. Further, these two numbers are not divisible. This number is divisible by 4, but this number is not divisible by 4. This number is divisible by 3, but this number is not divisible by 3. This further division is not possible. So my ratio remains as what it is, 16 is to 9. So 16 is to 9 is called as the ratio of copper and zinc in which coin? Brass coin. That is your answer. So this problem also they have asked frequently in the exam for the 7 or 8 marks. Yeah. So I hope this is clear to you all. Or we'll continue with the next problem.